Yo, what's up? So it's actually the night before, and I'm low-key just recording this to hold myself accountable to actually post my lift tomorrow. Yo, so before I actually get into this video, I pretty much just want to say, pretty much the main thing I want to cover in this video is talking about how I train in specific. So today I'm actually going to be hitting a Charm day. But I'm gonna do a voiceover like normal, and I'm going to literally tell you guys how I train. I'm gonna talk about my split, and I'm gonna try to talk about all that stuff. Just so you guys kind of, I guess, see how I train, and yeah, maybe it'll help you out. But yeah, as you guys could also see, I'm definitely recording the video. So yeah, let's get back to it. All right, for breakfast, we got 3 packs of oatmeal with some bananas, electrolytes, coconut water, carb heavy, you know, because it's like pre-gym kind of. All right, we got 4 Rice Krispies pre-workout. We got one of these. All right, so here I'm warming up, but I'm pretty much just gonna talk about how I actually train. So I usually do 2 sets of everything, and my rep range is 3 to 5. If I do a good 3 reps, I will do the same thing, but try to get even a better 3 reps. If the 3 reps are really good, then I'll just go on to 4, and like once I hit 5, I will up the weight. I don't remember how much weight I was doing for these. I want to say I was doing like 38 pounds or something. 2 sets. I like to warm up with these. I did my second set at 33 pounds. The second set was definitely better because it was lighter and it was easier to control, but I think I was upping the weight this week. Here we got JM press. I haven't done JM press in like a month. I don't really like JM press, but I'm doing it because apparently it's really good for your triceps. I think I was doing a plate and a 25, maybe a 5, I don't remember. But there's that. I mean, it felt alright. My shoulder was really hurting today, but I mean, it is what it is. See, I did 2 sets of these. This was like my first big movement because I'm trying to emphasize my triceps. And usually what you start with is what grows the most, obviously, because like you're not fatigued. So I'm doing my first big movement as a jam press. Also, it's just kind of difficult because I always have like a popping tricep. My tricep tendon always hurts, but it's whatever. Here we got preacher curls. I like to put the seat far down, and I go pretty heavy on these. I want to say I was doing 175 today, which is actually a new weight for me because I did 170 for I think 3 or 4 last time, and I think this shit moved really good today. Obviously, my elbows aren't really on the pad for the whole time, but I don't really care. I mean, this shit's working, so it's. I mean, I'd say it is what it is. So usually for my first set, you know, I'll do my top set, and then my second one, I will drop it. If it's a machine, I'll drop it by a pin, as you just saw. If it's like barbell or anything, I'll drop it by 20 pounds, and then drop it by another 20, or maybe like 10. Really depends on the exercise. Like for bench, I'll do my top set, and I drop it by 20, drop by another 20. Yeah, here's me just kind of repping this shit out. I got it for a lot, so I might have to up the weight a bit. And here's shoulder press. I haven't really done a shoulder press in like a month because I tore my shoulder a couple years back, and the tendon, like that's healing, it's been really bothering me. But here's me doing Smith shoulder press. I just hate shoulder press, but I know I should do it because it's really good for your shoulders, obviously. Yeah, pretty lightweight, but there's some lateral raises. Did 2 sets of these with the Echo cuff. I fucking love these. I think I did like 44 pounds a day. Today was my heaviest day. My first set, I always ego lift, as you can see. And then my second set, I lower the weight. This isn't the second set yet, you're about to see it. But I lower the weight by a pin. And I try to keep my arm more straight. And my second set was very good, I would say, for me. And yeah, I don't know, I think it moved pretty well, felt pretty good. Workout was going pretty good so far. But honestly, that's how I train. And then like I'll get this maybe for like 6. I'll get my first set for like 4 or 5, and I'll probably up the weight, or I'll just try to get smoother reps all around. I don't really know. All right, but I should also probably clarify. I know at the beginning I said my rep range is 3 to 5, which is true. but my rep range is also like 3 to 8. So I don't ever really pass 8 reps. I usually try to aim for 3 to 5. If it's a top set, 3 to 4. If not, I'll go 4, 5, 6. That's my sweet spot. If I'm pushing 6 and I'm doing like 6 to 8, that's either because I just want to lower the weight because of fatigue reasons, or like it's like sometimes for triceps I will do like 6 plus 6 to 8 just because my triceps are usually injured pretty frequently, and they're hurting, so that's when I'll do it. Or like maybe shoulders, something like that. Or I'll like for biceps I like to do my 2 sets of preacher curls and 2 sets of preacher hammer curls. Those are very strict. Well, not very strict, but like, I have the certain rep ranges for it. But at the end of this video, you'll see that I do an easy bar curl and dumbbell curls, and I don't even track my reps on that because I do that exercise for fun. I think it's really good to be strict, but then also have some fun. So I do my 4 very strict bicep movements that I do every single session, and then I go into some fun things, so like easy bar curl or seated dumbbell curls or cable curls, whatever I want to do, to be honest. That's exactly how I train. So for this exercise right here, actually, I've been stuck on like 80 for 3 for like the last 2 weeks. I think I got it for 4 today, but I don't really like to count the first rep. I don't know. I feel like a lot of it's like cheating it up. I don't know. I think it definitely moved the best today, though. I think I have it next week. But yeah, I hope that like my explanation of the way I train kind of made sense. I go for lower rep ranges. If it's like I said, if it's like a top exercise, top weight for me. Like let's do an example, like for bicep preacher curls, like the regular ones from the beginning of the video. I was doing 170 for 3. The first time I ever did it, like the 3rd rep was super hard to get up. Like I couldn't really control the negative, like stuff like that. Second time I did it, the 3rd rep wasn't as hard and I was able to control the negatives a little more. 3rd time I did it, that's when the 3 reps were pretty smooth, and I even challenged for a 4th one. And then today I want to say I went to 175. So I probably already hit it for 4 reps. I must have definitely hit 170 for 4 reps. So if I did 175 today, I was just going to go straight into the 175, get 3 reps no matter what, which is what I did. And then like if I ever plateau and I can't get more reps for whatever reason, I will start really controlling the negatives. I think I did it on a couple exercises. I know I did it on the tricep extensions, and I also did it or tricep push-down, sorry. And I also did it on the preacher hammer curls. If you go back, you will see me, I control the negatives, like on the last reps. But yeah, here's like the fun movement of the seated bicep curls. No idea how many I did. I usually do 45. I did 40 today. I don't know, because my shoulder was really hurting me, and believe it or not, my shoulder actually plays a big role when I do bicep curls. Easy bar curls, got the 80 pounders, so like 40 on each side, whatever. Pretty fun. I like to be pretty strict with these, and I like to like tuck my arms into my lats, which I don't think I did today. These are just really nice. Just a last little movement I like to do for biceps, because I do like to switch it up at the end, because I do really like doing bicep curls like with like dumbbells and shit, but I don't really feel like they grow my biceps. I think my biceps have always been stubborn, but I think what's grown them a lot has been the seated preacher curl, and like exactly what I've been doing, like the 6 sets every day. Alright, as you can see, doing some abs here.
I do 3 sets of these. Literally all I do for abs, and I do it 3 times a week. Yeah, I just completely keep progressing in weight. Try to make my form better, I guess. Try to keep my legs straight on the when I go down. So I guess like the eccentric, I just started recently doing that. Makes it a little bit harder. But yeah, no, like this is literally all I do, and slowly but surely my abs will adjust and get stronger. It's just hard after a while to, I guess, continue like progressing. But yeah, no, and then literally everything else. After I finished this, I just did 30 minutes of cardio, which I'll show briefly. And yeah, I mean, I feel like I kind of covered everything when it comes down to how I train. I mean, if any of y'all have any questions, let me know. And yeah, no, this was a pretty good video, you know, monthly upload. Trying to get better at that, but yeah, no, I hope y'all enjoy the video. I hope y'all maybe learn something about the way I train, or maybe y'all like are gonna adopt some of the things I say into your training style. I will say this has really worked for me personally. I really like training like this. I like doing 2 sets. I love it. I love it so much. But yeah, guys, I hope y'all are doing good. Hope y'all have a good day. Stay blessed. Take care. I love y'all.